Well, guys, we just watched the weigh-in. Now it is only one more day left until the fight. Manny Pacquiao weighs in at 145 pounds, 2 pounds under the welterweight limit. Floyd Mayweather weighs in at 146 pounds, 1 pound under the limit. So, yeah, both guys, nothing out of the ordinary what they come in at usually. Like if Floyd came in at 140, right on 147, then that would be unusual. If Pacquiao came in at 147 or something like that, or like really low at 140, that would be a little more unusual. But apparently Pacquiao ate like a huge lunch too before he came or something like that, Jim Lampley said. So, yeah, and the face-off. Let's talk about the face-off. They didn't do a face-off without their shirts. They put on their shirts and their sweaters, and they hold on a second. Go on. Sorry about that. Yeah, so yeah, they didn't have a traditional face-off without the shirt. They're wearing shirts and stuff. I think it was Manny Pacquiao who first put on his shirt, or Floyd Mayweather, I forget, but I think I heard the woman say, "Take off your shirt" for the face-off, and Floyd Mayweather said no. That's what I thought I heard. Like, you could kind of hear it slightly, and that's what I think she said, and Floyd Mayweather didn't want to, and maybe there was a reason why, I don't know. But yeah, the face-off, it was still good though, even though it wasn't without the shirt. It was still good because you sensed a lot of, like, this face-off was really good in my opinion, because we've been waiting for 5 years. Floyd Mayweather has been running for 5 years, and if he truly did run, we don't know. Only he knows if he ran. He knows if he ducked. We don't know. We can just try to, we just assume things, and we try to put things together, two and two together, and it looks like he was ducking or running. But only he knows that. If he knows that, that's not good, because now he's staring the man in the face, and he has to fight him tomorrow. And Floyd Mayweather looks really serious. Like, I don't know if I don't think he, like, as I remember, I don't think he's been this serious. Like the seriousness he's projecting is kind of like like not relaxed. He's not relaxed. He's very, like, amped up, and maybe slightly nervousness, kind of seriousness, not a relaxed. He's not relaxed, but like I said, it could be a bad thing, it could be a good thing. We don't know. He's kind of out of character, but maybe because he's just really focused. Who knows? I don't know. Like I said, I don't judge anything like that. You could say he's kind of nervous. You could say he's kind of like he seems very serious. We can say that thing though. Either it's a good or a bad thing. He seems very serious. Either a good serious or a bad serious. We don't know. Doesn't matter. Because only the fight matters. And Manny Pacquiao, like he does in every face-off, happy-go-lucky, smiling, laughing, and very relaxed walking into it. He's eating while Floyd is going on the scale. He was eating and drinking. So that just shows you the relaxedness. Unless Manny eats when he's nervous, I don't know. But when I'm nervous, I don't feel like eating. But Manny's eating like it's another day. It's like he's going for a picnic. And so, yeah, Manny looks relaxed, very relaxed. And I think the reason why he's always relaxed, he's always confident, and he's hungry to win this fight. And I think he is, like he said, he's always relaxed because he has nothing to fear, obviously. He's very comfortable in his own skin. And he knows God is looking out for him. He knows God's protecting him, helps him, and that contributes to his relax and comfortableness. He has nothing to worry about. And he's, like I say, he's comfortable in his own skin. He's been here so many times. When you've been going through poverty like he did, I don't think anything's gonna rattle you or get you nervous, really. He's just he's going to be comfortable and like almost like he's gonna handle situations so well considering what he went through in the poverty. That's what I think why he's always that's why he has the personality he has, because he's been through the worst poverty. Every other situation seems like it's not a big deal compared to that, you know what I mean? So, and like I said, he's got faith in himself. God has faith in him. He believes in him, and he believes in himself. And there is nothing to fear. And really, it's boxing. And he knows no matter what happens, God's always with him. He's always believes in himself, and no matter what happens, he's going to try his best. So he's very comfortable in his own skin, and that's always typical Manny Pacquiao. But what I took from this last week even more is Manny Pacquiao just seems very excited to fight, and very, very excited and hungry to fight. And you could say Freddie Roach says it's been maybe because he's fueled by what Mayweather has said in the past about Manny Pacquiao, his disrespectful behavior, him being a bad role model. Manny Pacquiao wants to show that the good role model is better, the good role model, and he accused him of so many bad things that Manny Pacquiao, he falsely accused Manny Pacquiao of using drugs, calling him names, being racist, domestic violence. So Freddie Roach says that he doesn't think he really likes Floyd Mayweather, but like I said, Manny Pacquiao wants to be friends with everyone, though. This is just Freddie Roach talking, but I think he is hungry. Not only is he hungry to fight, because a lot of people, because he is the underdog, and he says that really helps him, and that's why he's even more excited. Because he is the underdog, people think he's going to lose, and people have been wanting this fight for 5 years, and he likes to please the fans. So he's excited as much as the fans are, and it reflects in his behavior why he's so excited, comfortable, and stuff. So Manny Pacquiao, and the one thing I really liked about this, and what I took from this face-off, why I liked it, is because Manny Pacquiao was the one who was nodding. Apparently he said thank you. I guess he meant thank you for, he said, they asked him why, Max Kellerman asked why he said thank you. He said, I told him thank you because thank you for taking the fight. That's what he meant by thank you. And Floyd Mayweather didn't even hear it. He didn't even hear it when Jim Gray asked him. Floyd Mayweather didn't even hear him say thank you. That's how into the face-off was. He didn't even hear it. And you would think he's a very alert guy. He would have heard that. I don't know why he wouldn't hear that. So he just seemed very serious. But yeah, so Mayweather is very serious. Didn't say nothing. And Manny Pacquiao's the one who's nodding. Usually, sometimes Manny Pacquiao does that. I know when people trash talk him, Manny Pacquiao just nods his head. But Floyd Mayweather didn't say anything, and he's nodding. And he's smiling. And yeah, he's just very comfortable, and he's excited for the fight. And he wants to prove that he's the better fighter. He's a good role model. And he's, like I said, he's going to try his best no matter what, and he's the underdog, but still, that motivates him even more, and he's going to show it tomorrow night. And so, yeah, that's why he's so relaxed. He's going to try his best no matter what. He believes in himself, and God's going to be with him, so that's why he's always relaxed. Floyd Mayweather, on the other hand, very serious, knows this is a big fight. Very looks very serious, nervously serious kind of thing. But like I said, who knows if it's a good nervous, bad nervous, I don't know. But we all know, though, we can all agree on one thing. Mayweather looked very serious, and yeah, didn't trash talk, didn't say anything in the face-off, nothing like that. And the one thing that I knew, he didn't look relaxed. Mayweather didn't relax. He was the complete, you could say, opposite of Manny Pacquiao in the face-off. And then after the face-off was done, I think after the face-off was done, my second favorite part, or one of my favorite parts, why I like the face-off, is Manny Pacquiao went like this. After the face-off, he's like this, going to the crowd, very confidently and happy. And Floyd Mayweather looked at him very seriously, like, oh, this guy doesn't. Floyd Mayweather's just looking at Manny Pacquiao like, holy shit, this situation's not shaking him at all. He's wanting he can't wait for the fight, and Floyd Mayweather's just like, oh my god, look at this guy, he's so relaxed. And yeah, that was funny. Just the way the look Mayweather looked at Pacquiao when he went like this. I was like, yeah, yeah, and Floyd Mayweather's just like, oh, this guy is really wants to fight me. And yeah, so what do you call it? Who knows why they Floyd Mayweather didn't want to wear a shirt, or that's what I thought it was. I thought that's what I heard. I could be wrong, but like I said, when the woman asked, take your shirt off for the face-off, he said no, so I don't know. But yeah, so and I think yeah, Pacquiao's very radiating confidence and excitement. He can't wait for the fight. You can just tell. Even more so, like he always looks happy in the face-offs and is excited, but this so even more. And Mayweather, yeah, very serious, very quiet and serious. So anyway, can't wait for the fight tomorrow. Don't miss it. Oh yeah, and the poll results at the start of the weigh-in show, they said hashtag Pac wins or hashtag May wins and we'll show you the poll results at the end of the show, at the weigh-in show, and either a hashtag on Twitter or on Facebook. And the poll had 59% going for Pacquiao and 41% going for Mayweather. So that's like the result. That's like the opposite of the odds, the betting odds. And I'm really not surprised though. Jim Lampley says, do they think he's going to win or do they wish he's going to win? Is that why they're tweeting it? And I don't agree with Jim Lampley. I notice a lot of people, yeah, they're really overlooking Pacquiao, and I'm surprised by how many people go with Mayweather, to be honest. Like I said, he could win. They could be right, but they could be wrong as well. And the only way we'll find out is May 2nd. But I'm confident Manny Pacquiao's going to win. I was one of those 59% who said hashtag Pac wins, because I'm confident Pacquiao's going to win. I'm 100% confident Pacquiao's going to win, and he's going to try his best to win. And I'm like I said, 100%. There is no turning back from my prediction. And but like I said, the only way we'll find out is tomorrow. And yes, so let me know what you guys thought about the weigh-in and how the fighters looked, how they acted. And do you agree with the polls? Who do you think is going to win? What do you call it? And do you think a lot of people are overlooking Pacquiao? Like even Jim Lampley in interviews saying Mayweather wins, unanimous decision, wins all the time, 100 out of 100 he wins. And saying that comment, how just because Manny Pacquiao won the poll, is that just because they wish he wants to win? Or so even he is counting out, HBO people are counting out Pacquiao. And a lot of people, yeah, there is people going for Pacquiao, but I would say the majority is going for Mayweather, and the odds go for Mayweather. But like I said, the only way we'll find out is tomorrow. And I guess if you're a Pacquiao fan too, you kind of see maybe the negatives more, and you see more of the people going for Mayweather. But I honestly believe, yeah, definitely more people are going for Mayweather, it seems. But the poll results don't reflect that. And oh yeah, and now I'm going to get to my prediction. My prediction, Manny Pacquiao is going to win, and he's my first prediction. Because I usually go with two outcomes, and my first one, Manny Pacquiao's going to win by knockout, and to middle rounds. He's going to knock out Floyd Mayweather in the middle rounds, early to middle rounds. And if that doesn't happen, Manny Pacquiao will win a unanimous decision. That is my prediction. And why do I think Manny Pacquiao is going to knock out Floyd Mayweather and win, or maybe my second prediction, win a unanimous decision is because you're gonna say, yeah, Manny Pacquiao hasn't knocked out anyone in a while. But if you look at Manny Pacquiao's last fight and his previous fights, after he came back from the knockout, he's demonstrating more hunger each fight. The Brandon Rios fight, he came back, he showed what he had. The Timothy Bradley fight, he showed what he had. He hurt Bradley. He could have knocked out Brandon Rios. The Chris Algieri fight, he pretty much, the ref could have waved it off and he could have knocked out Algieri, knocked him down 6 times. And he showed his hungerness and aggressiveness in that fight and his willingness to throw a lot of punches like he used to, the volume punches. So, and this fight, he's even more hungry. And I think the passion is coming back each fight. Because back when he stopped getting knockouts after the Margarito fight, his passion started to go down, it seemed a bit. But now his passion has been going up ever since the Marquez 4 fight again. And he's getting hungry each time. He's throwing more punches. And you got to see, even though he hasn't knocked out anyone since Miguel Cotto in 2009, he's come close to knocking them out. And he's dropped so many guys. He's hurt so many guys. So even though he hasn't got a knock out, look at the Margarito fight. The ref could have stopped that one. Look at the Algieri fight. The ref could have stopped that one. The Brandon Rios fight, he could have stopped it, but Brandon Rios is really hard to get out there. Timothy Bradley's a very good boxer. Hard to hit, but he hurt Bradley. So in this fight, Manny Pacquiao's even more hungry. So I think the hungerness and the physical shape he's in, the strategies that he's using, just the willingness and the hungerness, the hungriness that he has for this fight, the confidence and the hunger you see coming from Pacquiao, and that's going to cause him to probably knock out Floyd Mayweather because he just seems very confident. He's in great shape. The strategies, just the whole camp went well. But not only that, it's just like I said, it's the hunger that you see. He really wants to put on a show and he really wants to win this fight. And that's why I believe he might get the knockout because of that reason. And that straight left hand is deadly. And that's Floyd's kryptonite, is the left hand. So if something's going to happen, the left hand's going to start something. The left hand's going to start a rally of punches. And after that, like I said, we'll see what happens. But if Mayweather can weather the storm and he recovers from that left hand, or he doesn't get hit cleanly with that left hand ever, and he takes the punches well, Manny Pacquiao just throws so many punches. He doesn't throw as many as he used to, but like I said, in the Chris Algieri fight, he was throwing a lot. So he is, like I said, it has to do with the passion and the hungerness coming back. That's why he's going to throw a lot more. So if Mayweather survives it, I see Pacquiao just winning the majority of the rounds and winning a unanimous decision simply on activity, combinations, throwing more, landing more, and cutting off the ring very well with pressure in and out. So that's my prediction. Let me know what you guys think. I'll see you after the fight tomorrow night. Oh yeah, one more thing. Go Pacquiao, go Manny. I believe in you, and I'm confident you're going to win. And, yeah, try your best, like I know you will.